Happy New Year, YouTube. This is Rhonda A1 coming to you today with my top 10 nail polishes of 2015. These are the polishes that I just enjoyed using the most this year, that I had fun with, that I posted on Instagram, just because I just love them so much. So I don't really have like a lot of favorites. I don't really wear like, although I have favorites, I don't always like wear a lot of my polishes, like a lot. Most of the time I only wear my polishes like 2, maybe 3 times, and then it kind of gets forgotten because I'm always buying new polishes, which is probably not good. And that's my New Year's resolution for 2016, is to go through my stash and wear some colors that I have not worn, that I know that I love, but I just haven't had a chance to wear them the way that I would like. But for this video, we're just going to talk about the ones that I loved using in 2015, and I got that list from Instagram. I just went back through my Instagram and looked at those polishes, and I would recall the memories of using them and just being in love with my manicure for the week or how many days I wear it. I usually wear my polishes about anywhere from 2 to 4 days, usually not longer than that, although some of them I do wear longer than that if they stay on. As soon as my polish starts chipping, I can't stand it, I always change it out. So you know that if I wore some of these polishes for a week, then they're really great polishes. So let's get started, and the first one that we're going to talk about is this one from Finger Paints, and it is called Hammered Terracotta. So I think I just found this at Sally's, and I think it was on sale. I can't remember if it was on sale or not, or if I just got it. I think it was in the core collection, but I just got it thinking, oh, this is a pretty bronzy color, I'll try it. Well, when I went to put this on my nails, this was a very textured polish, and it really doesn't look like that in the bottle, but when I put this on, it was really textured, and I just fell in love with it. And I'm usually not in love with textured polishes, but this one was so great that I just fell in love with it, and I really enjoyed wearing this, and I think I wore it like a couple of times. So that's Finger Paints Terracotta. And then the next one I want to talk about is this one from Revlon, and it is called Holographic Pearls. It's $7.65, and this polish I really loved. It is a lot like China Glaze's Fairy Dust. However, this is a lot more dense, and this one is a matte. It dries a matte finish. So this little collection, there was like a 4 or 5 piece collection called Transforming Effects. You can see it's written right here, and all of these were mattes. There was a matte pearl and a bar glitter one, and a couple other ones, but I ended up doing a video on this one and the matte pearl one, and then I think later on I went back and picked up a couple more because I really did just love this. It just transforms any polish into just a holographic beautiful goodness. So yes, that one is Holographic Pearls. I think that is in the core collection now. It was originally a limited edition, but I think they decided to keep it around. I know I've still seen it at Walgreens, so that's probably where you'll find it if you want to pick it up. The next one that I'm going to talk about is OPI, and this one is Silver Shatter. Yes, and this is a crackle polish, and I already had this in my stash, I think from like last year, or I can't remember what collection this came with. I think maybe one of the Gwen Stefani ones or one of the Nicki Minaj ones, but a co-worker gave this to me, and I didn't realize that I already had it at first, and I started using it and I fell in love with it. I did like 3 manicures that I posted on Instagram, and I would just do it with a different color each time. I did it with the green, I did it with the blue, and this is just awesome. I want to bring crackle back. Hashtag bring crackle back, because this one is gorgeous with any polish. You need to pick this up if you don't already have it. You might be able to still find this one around somewhere. And then the next one I want to talk about is this one from Color Club. It is called Glitter Envy. And this is just, I don't know, an awesome polish. I saw this on YouTube, a YouTuber by the name of, let's see, Karina Kaboom. She was doing a Zoya review, just last year's Zoya mystery box, actually. She was doing kind of an unboxing on that and just telling you what she got in her Zoya box. But she had this one on her nails, and I'm so glad that she stopped to tell us what she had on her nails, because I absolutely fell in love with it. I had to search high and low for this. She said she bought it in a little kit, but you can't find that kit anymore. You may be able to find this. This is from the Starry Temptress collection, and you may be able to find some of the other colors in that collection just on Amazon or Head to Toe Beauty or 88 Beauty or something like that. But I had to really search high and low for this, and I'm so glad I found it because I fell in love with it and I just love it to death. I also ended up picking up some of the other colors, and I love all of them. I even picked up the glitter topper, which I thought, oh, you can just add the glitter topper to any polish and it'll make it like this one, because this has kind of a silver holographic, very microfine glitter in here. But no, it does not work like that. So if you want this kind of sparkle that this has in it, then you need to find it and pick it up, because you can't use the topper to create it. Okay, next one. This is going to be like a couple of China Glazes here, because China Glaze is my absolute favorite polish, I think, of all time. I fell in love with China Glaze. My first collection that I ever got was the China Glaze Hunger Games collection, and I absolutely love it. And I've loved China Glaze ever since that came out. But this one is More to Explore. It is in the Roadside collection, and I ended up picking up the little travel size ones, and I didn't get all the colors that I wanted, so I ended up going back and picking up a couple of the full size colors that I thought I would like. And this one, absolutely, I love it. I went to the nail salon and had them put this on my fingers and my toes, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And I wore it for like a week, and I think I took it off and put it back on my nails. That's how much I loved it, because it's gorgeous. So most of that whole collection is gorgeous. As a matter of fact, my next one is from that collection, the Road Trip collection, and this one is called let's see here, My Way or the Highway. And I got this, I actually got this in the travel size, I think, and I tried it on my nails, and then I absolutely fell in love with it. This one, it doesn't look like much in the bottle. As you can see, it's just kind of a tealy green color, but when you put this on your nails, my gosh, it just transforms itself. I don't know how it does it. It's an exceptional formula. It went on very opaque, very easy and smooth, and you could probably just do one coat of this. It was absolutely gorgeous. But I do believe it did stain my nails. But other than that, this is a great polish. You can probably avoid the staining by the way you take off your polish and not mixing it around on your nail and just taking it off in one, holding it there, the acetone on your nail for a little bit, and then just taking it off in one swipe. That helps. A good peel off base coat also helps if you don't want to have staining for polishes that stain. And then the next one is also from China Glaze, and it is from the Electric Nights collection. And I absolutely fell in love with this collection. I love the whole collection, but I absolutely fell in love with this polish. This is one of the three, I think it was 3 glitters in that collection. And you could probably use this over anything in that collection or anything in your stash that you would want to use it over. But I used it over a very sheer white that was in a L'Oreal polish. L'Oreal Revlon, I think. Ethereal. I used it over that, and I just loved it. It just made it look so like acrylic is what it made it look like. Acrylic with these gorgeous glitters in there. I think these are neon glitters, maybe matte. There's the multicolors in there, and they had a couple other ones that I loved. I also love this one, and it is called Let the Beat Drop, and I'm counting this as one, but I love both these glitters, and even the green glitter in there. I just love them. I loved everything. So the last China Glaze here that I have is this one, and this is an older polish, I think from the Poolside collection in 2010, but I'm not sure if I got this at Sally's. They clearanced out most of the colors in that collection, even though they were in the core line. They clearanced those out at Sally's, and I don't think I got this at Sally's, though. I think I got this off of like Head to Toe Beauty or something like that. And I have been trying to do this yellow nail look, and I tried a couple other yellow nail polishes, and it was a total fail. And I finally tried this yellow, and although it's not the best formula, you might have to use like 3 coats and kind of be careful putting it on. It's very streaky, but once I got it built up, the color was so gorgeous. I think I put holographic pearls over it just to cover up any imperfections in it. And then I put my design on, and I absolutely loved it. I'll show you a picture of it, and it was absolutely, the look was absolutely phenomenal, and that's what I fell in love with. And see here, we're almost down here. We're down to number 2, and my number 2, not that there's in any order, but this is just kind of how I wore them throughout the year, is Virago Varnish. This particular color is called Radiance, and although I'm not a big blue lover, these Virago Varnish, I think it's Virago or Virago, I'm not sure. I've heard it both ways, but these glitters are absolutely amazing. I bought quite a few of them. I did like 2 or 3 different orders with them, because after I tried them, then I had to go back and get some more. Their glitters are absolutely phenomenal. I love micro glitters. Anyway, micro glitters are my favorite, and they so far have done the best in the business. I mean, you have got to try these. I was putting these on my nails on Friday, and I hashtag them on Instagram, Glitterati Friday. You can check out all my Glitterati Friday nails on Instagram under that hashtag. But these glitters are absolutely gorgeous. You'll just be in the sun staring at your nails, trying not to trip over rocks, because they will just entrance you. Let me tell you, I love all the ones that I got there. I got at least probably 10 different ones, and I loved all of them. And then my number one, probably my number 1 polish of 2015 is this one by Orly. It's called Push the Limit. This is so gorgeous. This is like this bright corally neon that just glows on your nails. I did quite a few different nail art looks with this one. It reminds me of Pool Party China Glaze's, China Glaze's Flip Flop Fantasy. Here's the right here. You can see it's just a little bit darker than the Flip Flop Fantasy, but pretty much they're quite the same. So if you weren't able to, this is like, I think the newer version. I don't think I have the older version, but this is gorgeous, and I think this one applies a lot better than this one. This one has a smoother formula than this one does. So I would definitely recommend this one. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then I wanted to do like an honorable mention, because there was a couple of different polishes that I also enjoyed wearing this year, and one of them is it's like a collection that I enjoyed wearing. So this collection was from the L'Oreal Dark Shade of Gray collection, and they had quite a few textured polishes in that collection that I absolutely loved wearing. This is 2 of them here. This one is Caution Please, and it's kind of a gray metallic that kind of dries matte, but it has like these different shaped chunks in it. I don't know what all's in there, but it it's not like the same, it's not like a sand or whatever. They had different shapes of texture in there. So this one was awesome. I loved it. It applied really well. I think one coat you could be done, and it stayed on. It didn't chip, so I really like that. And then this one is called Masked Affair, and it is just a holographic. It's not a textured, it's just holographic, but it looks kind of purpley in the bottle, but I think this comes out on the nail as silver. But it's awesome. It is. I did quite a few nail art looks with this as well, and just as a silver base, it was absolutely fantastic. I would recommend, if you find these, which you probably won't, to pick it up, but if you do, grab it, because it was awesome. This was probably the #1 polished out of that collection. You could not find this anywhere in town after that collection came out. Every Walgreens that you went to, the whole collection would be there except for this. This would be gone. So that's why I say you probably can't find it. But if you do, pick it up. And then I also enjoyed this collection. It is the Color Club Poptastic Neon and the Neon Remix collections. 2 different collections here. And I loved the whole collection. I bought this collection first because I thought this was just a glow-in-the-dark polish that was this one. So I didn't want to buy both if one was just a regular polish and one was a glow-in-the-dark polish. So I ordered the whole collection of the glow-in-the-dark polishes, and when I got them in, they were basically very, very sheer, and it takes about, I would say, 4 coats to build them up. So I realized that these were probably used as a topper. So you have to get this collection, the neon collection, with the complementary colors, and then you would put this on first, and then put the, if you want the glow in the dark or the glitter, then you would put this over top. So I ended up going back and getting the whole collection of this as well, because I didn't want to have to put 4 coats of glitter on my nails. Anyway, this glows in the dark really, really well. I really, really love this collection. I enjoyed wearing all the colors, and I would recommend picking this up. I think I got this on, I want to say 88 Beauty or Head to Toe Beauty. One of those. I don't remember. I shop on both, so I don't know which one I got it from, but you need to pick those up. So that is everything. I'm looking forward to 2016 to be more consistent with my videos, to do more nail videos as well. As my Dollar Tree hauls. I know you love my Dollar Tree hauls. I would probably never stop doing them because I love shopping at Dollar Tree. So I'll probably be doing those, but I'm going to try to put some more nail art videos in, because I really don't do nail art. I just post the pictures on Instagram. So if you want to see what kind of nail art that I'm doing, I always post it on Instagram. I'm RONDAA1 on Instagram. You can find me there at that ID, or Tumblr or Twitter at the same ID, RONDAA1. And I look forward to 2016. I hope that you will stay with me throughout the year. And until then, YouTube, see you next time. Bye.